Hey guys, what's up? It's Madsen with the lovely Sasha Gray. How are you, Sasha?
Good, thank you.
How excited are you about the new film?
I'm really excited. I haven't seen this cut of the film yet. I saw the cut that went to Sundance, but I'm really excited to see it with an audience. I love judging the audience's reaction.
Were you nervous? I mean, first of all, what was the process like? Did you audition? Did Steven call you? How did that work?
Actually, one of his writers contacted me through the internet, and they had both read an article about me in the Los Angeles magazine. So when they were ready to make the film, they thought of me, and I really just came in for one meeting, and I got the role, which is really rare, so it's really exciting.
Was it, I mean, making that transition from, I guess, adult film to like a major, an Oscar winner directed film, was that nerve-wracking for you at all?
It actually was, because I mean, I've had acting experience, so going into the film, I felt like there was certain things that maybe I forgot to do or, you know, wish I would have done, but it was always after the fact. It's like stairway knowledge, and I know Steven wanted me to kind of remain, you know, my personality, so it's kind of fusing the two of, you know, the character that I built but remaining my, but sticking to my personality as well, so that was interesting.
Was it hard for you to bear your, I mean, because like in adult film it's more physical. I mean, I'm sure there's some mental stuff as well, but it's more physical. Was it harder to do that, I guess, your first major adult film, or to bear your soul and your, I guess, your heart in this kind of, I guess, major mainstream release?
I would say this is more challenging,
yeah.
Definitely, because going into that I had 7 months to prepare, because I knew I wanted to get into adult films, so I was, you know, I studied it as much as any one person could without actually
and what was
being
the research like for that?
Aside from watching movies. But you know, like I said, you go shoot a film with somebody that's so talented as Steven, and you feel like you feel, you know, as an actor, not just as a person, but you sometimes become insecure because you aren't playing yourself, you're playing a character, so you feel like I said, you always feel like there's something you're missing, there's always a beat you miss. So hoping, you know, I was always hoping that I was doing each thing right.
Did you always have this dream of, I guess, being an actor, or when you were younger?
No, I mean, I studied acting from the time I was 12 to 18, but I wasn't really into sports in high school, so that was my extracurricular activity, so I think that definitely benefited me.
When you were on the set, how did people treat you?
They treated me with respect, you know what I mean? I felt like I was treated as any other actor would be, which is awesome, because I've been on a few other mainstream sets, whether it be modeling or other things like that, and you always get the stink eye from one person, and it's, unfortunately,
Are you
it's
gonna
usually
name that person?
No, unfortunately, it's usually women too.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Wow.
And you know, in my adult career, that's the one thing I like to encourage women to not be ashamed of their sexuality, no matter their age, shape, size, color. It doesn't matter, and it's unfortunate, I think, when, you know, people can't get along.
Well, I mean, just to tap on the women thing, I mean, it's so empowering for you guys. What advice would you give to young girls out there who are basically have to deal with you know, bullying or, you know, being treated less than equals?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure you have to deal with that at some point.
You know, I was lucky enough to have a grandfather and an older brother and a dad who always told me never let anybody tell you no just because you're a girl. So I always fought a little bit harder, and I think that's, you know, that's a good rule of thumb to stick to, is always getting what you want, as long as you're not, you know, breaking the law or hurting somebody.
There you go.